Good morning, everyone. So behind me, you might saw a very, very big fish. Well, it is because today we will be building a Frutiger Aero build. Yay! So this is probably my first ever surrealism interior. Unreal. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, it's another project that I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time, and I guess I just start with Frutiger Aero. It's not exactly Frutiger Aero. It's also giving what do you call it? An ocean arrow, something like that. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and also before that, don't forget to join my Discord. I have a Discord now. And well, I think that is all. So let's not waste any more time and get right into this video. You guys wanna hear a fun fact? This build was actually made on the 2nd of January, literally like New Year's Day. But guess what? It was technically finished on 2nd of February. A whole month to make this. It's not because it take a long time to make. Actually, it was around 50% on literally the 4th of January, but I just get very, very lazy and I just didn't finish it. But anyway, so right now we'll be making the computer first, and I was like, you know what, let's just make the computer float, and there will be fish of it, and there will be water splashing, which the fish part was a little boring, but also fun to make. But the most the hardest part on this entire build gonna have to be the splashing water, because I don't know how I will make it the splashing water effect thing. And I was just just randomly using structural in this build, and hopefully it turned great. But yeah, right now we're making the base of the computer. So this computer will be an old retail computer, and yeah, because it's Frutiger Aero, and obviously Frutiger Aero is something like a 2000 aesthetic. It's called the promised future, where people thought that in the future nature and futuristic thing will be together. It will be a thing, something like that. Frutiger Aero usual aesthetic is this, but what I made is kind of a little aqua AREO, I think that's what you call it, which because there are fishes and there are water splashing, and there wasn't much of a green color. The color I used in this build were mostly blue, because it's water and the fish, so it's low-key giving more of aqua and aqua AREO more than Frutiger Aero. But that's okay, because aqua AREO is also it's a subgenre of Frutiger Aero again, which yeah, Frutiger Aero have a lot of subgenre Frutiger Metro and a lot more. I literally just couldn't remember the name, but yeah. And right now I'm currently making the base of the computer, but the second floor, I guess we could call that, which basically it's gonna be how do you call it? I don't really know, but yeah. So I'm using this beige. Is it beige? But yeah, I just call it cream because my country like to call it cream color. So yeah, basically I'm using cream color because it looked a lot better, and it's low-key giving retro vibe, I don't know how to explain it, but mostly cream color giving you retro vibes. And yeah, just old paper, it's also kind of orange-ish, and like look cream, like a little brown, something like that. I also really love like this color, but I don't really use them a lot. But maybe I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, this build use a lot of basic shape, and yeah, it costs a lot obviously because of how many basic shape there are. And this build also very long, like took a very long time to make because of like putting all this basic shape and stuff. And you know, like now we got this edges right here because I don't know, the reference picture I use have it, and I think it's look nice. All right, so yeah, we also gotta add these little edges so like the base part doesn't look way too like a just some random box on it. And yeah, just added these little details. And also like this build, I try my best to like have every single detail a computer could have in like my reference that I use. It's just a random retro computer like on Pinterest that I found, and I just use this as a reference. And yeah, here just me doing the base, I guess. But there isn't much to look at, so maybe let's just skip this part. After all of that was done and now like the base was filled, I am making this like little place for like our restart button. I don't know what you call it, a start button. I don't know. I don't use computer that much, but yeah, it's basically like a button where you click it and it will like start your computer, something like that. And yeah, so there is currently nothing, but I will add it like a box light. I think that's what it's called. Like it's a light box in like the light category in Bloxburg, and I just reshaped it into like a button, and like it can also be glow up because you know it's light, and I color it green, I think. And this is like those port, like what do you call it, like a place where you can, you know, just I don't know how to say it. I just gotta say it in Thai, but like just เสียบปลั๊กเข้าใจไหมคือแบบเสียบปลั๊กเข้าไปอะ like just plug in, you know, those cables, something like that. Yeah. And yeah, I try my best to make it like as accurate with like the reference sheet as possible, and I think it's turned out great. It's turned out really great. I love it. And yeah, just added some detail where nobody gonna care about, but hey, guess who care about me? Yeah, it's me. I care about it. And yeah, and now here is the light box I was talking about earlier, and just recoloring it to green a little, something like that. And now right here we already got the like the neck of the computer. I don't know what you call it, but I just gonna call it the neck of the computer. And then we're gonna start doing the computer part, like the box part. Yeah, something like that. And then color it green, not because I wanted it to be green, I just wanted like for it to see better, something like that. Something like this. Okay, yeah, as you can see, it is like a 3-box computer, something like that. It's not so huge, not so like giant. Wait, I'm building a giant computer. Whatever, but yeah, completely honest, I don't know what to talk about in this part because like this entire build is just me putting basic shape over again and again. And yeah, so this is basically like the wall of the computer, I think. And yeah, just reshaping basic shape and just put it again and again. And yeah, it's literally just all basic shape. Like, does I use other stuff? I think this is like my first ever build that I mostly use like basic shape and structural, and probably my build that like the most used one. And yeah, as you can see, it got a little slope, you know, in the back, something like that, which is really cool. I really love that. I'm probably gonna ski on here, but yeah. and it just added more walls, and I just keep on adding walls. And the thing is, it wasn't like smooth either. It was kind of rough, but who cares? We don't care about side part anyway. We care about the front and the fishes and the splashing water that look absolutely ugly. And who really care about the side part? We all gotta see like the front part anyway. And now I will be making the back part because I already finished with the wall, which the wall took several minutes, but anyway, so I'll make it almost perfect because it's definitely not perfect. But yeah, so now we are gonna make the roof part. And the back part, the reason why I didn't fill it up because there was gonna be like a background again, which the background would be like a Frutiger Aero city, something like that. Which, yeah, you guys gotta see it soon, alright? You guys gotta see it soon. The computer literally took 50% of the time I spent on this build. It's really hard to build like this computer, and this is just some part that you guys gotta see. But like in reality, I think it's took like more than an hour to make. But yeah, we finished with the roof, something like that, and now it's time to make like the front. Obviously, it's gonna be a screen, but it will not be a back screen though. But like inside of the screen there will be like a fish swimming out of it, and then there will be like water splashing, which you guys probably already seen in the intro. Well, yeah, it's gonna be something like that. But right now I'm just basically like having these so like the screen doesn't feel too wow, because this is a retro computer, not like right now the present computer. And look at this. Ooh, you know what? This actually turned out very great. Wow. Alright, not bad. I really love it. Okay, and I just added some structural because it would look a lot better, and with structural it's like look like it's been given more detail, which in reality nobody actually would care about. But hey, I do care about it. You guys are probably wondering, why did I take out a circular and then just reside it like this? Well, you see, this is the fish. Yeah, no lying, this is actually the fish. But basically, like I noticed in a lot of auto Bloxburg builder, like in build where they build like a fantasy build, they always use a circular shape and then just reside it, and then they just just put basic shape there like somewhere, and just put it again and again, just make them overlapping, and then in the end it will have a lot of detail, and then they will make it in the shape of like just like that animal or whatever they were building, which is, I really think it's such a good technique, and I'm also using that same technique, which yeah, I'm basically gonna use this circular shape thingy, and right now it might not look like a fish at all and look like look like a piece of orange thingy, but just trust me guys, just trust the process. This type of build always got you to trust the process, and at the end you guys probably already seen the fish like a lot. I also teased this build like 2 times I think, and yeah, basically like this fish turned out very amazing, which it's actually supposed to be a goldfish, but for some reason in the end it kind of turned into a koi fish. But anyway, it got detail, it looked pretty, and right now it just yeah, it yeah, it's gotta look like this at first, but you gotta like add detail later on, and it will turn beautiful. Just trust the process. And here is what will make our build beautiful. Our fish will be detailed, and that is pattern. Yes, basically like they just use a bunch of pattern and then just stack each of them on each other and use like a slightly different color, and these pattern basically gonna like became the little detail in our build. And like after we stack each of these on together, it's gonna look like a fish scale, and it's gonna look very pretty. So yeah, basically we're just gonna put this everywhere. And you know what, this part is very boring, I gotta say it. It took hours to do, so let's just skip a little, shall we? So turns out it wasn't just a little, because the fish is half finished now, and right now I'm making the fin part. I know it looked like 3 blocks, but whatever. But yeah, the fish is finished. I did it like off camera, and it looked very pretty. And this is what I mean when I told you guys like to trust the process, and I even add like the 𝗬𝗎𝗻 faces a little bit of that. And now we're just gonna add the tail of this fish. It looked like a shrimp tail, honestly, like yeah. Now I want it tempera, but yeah, it's looked really pretty, and we're gonna add both of that. So like it's not because goldfishes have two tails, but I'm just too lazy to do the other side, so I just copy something like that. And basically, yeah, all of these were just circles, and it's just pattern, and they're just like structural and all of that. And yeah, that's how I just make the fish, just like putting random structural and random like pattern that I think it match and something like that. And yeah, the fish is finished, something like that, easy. And right here, as you can see, it's a very dark and black building. This is gonna be our building. Yeah, it is actually a building, which for some reason it is in black, but don't worry, I'll recolor it soon, and it's gonna turn into a blue building, because most Frutiger Aero building is like glass, it's blue, something like that, which I really like it. I really like those aesthetics so much. For this building, I feel like I should probably like make the roof slanted a little bit, and yeah, it's gotta be like looking something like this. I went off camera a little bit, and now would you look at this. I done this build off camera a lot, and yeah, and right now we're making the water, yay, which I kind of changed it a little, I'm pretty sure, because like these structure were a little bit way too big. But yeah, basically the water, it just like 𝗕𝗻, is this 𝗕𝗻? I can't remember. I think it is 𝗕𝗻 transparent cube, and I just making it into like a water splashing shape, something like that. After a million more substructural and also like some recurrentization stuff, blah blah blah, now we got the perfect water. Wow, who would have thought I would have made water on Bloxburg, the custom water. Yeah, also like it would be amazing if it also got like real water down there, like below the computer, but it was kind of a little bit way too expensive, and I don't have enough money for that, so we ended up we didn't do that. But yeah, basically we just gonna make like water splashing everywhere, and then you know, it's gotta look like the fish jump out of the computer and then the water splash. And it looked really, very cool. I really love that. And yeah, this is how it looked. Also, like, at first I was gonna do a lot more splashes, but each of these water splashes cost like 9,000, and I was like, okay, you know what, maybe let's not do that. Do you guys see this? Yes, this is the bubbles. Who got it correct? Well, I do, because I'm the builder. But yeah, basically this will be like a bubbles, because like it's like we are like in the water, something like that. So obviously we gotta have a bunch of this bubbles. And yeah, basically like it's just a little more effect like that I added. At first it was already good, but like after I added these bubble, I feel like, oh my gosh, yes, this it is. Oh my, it looks so pretty with these effect, like these bubble effect. Like at first I didn't thought of adding this at all, and then I just randomly remember like, didn't this aesthetic have bubbles? And I just try adding it, and I was just like, ooh, okay, this look good, this look amazing, blah blah blah. And yeah, just keep on adding more bubbles. Woo, it's almost finished. So the last thing that we're going to do is add in more building in the back, so like the side part wouldn't seem to like, doesn't look way too empty. So yeah, we're gonna add a bunch of brand new building next to these. Now ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Frutiger Aero build, which I didn't have any name for this yet, but if I did, I will be inserted on the screen. And Roblox kinda have some weird glitches going on right now, which basically I couldn't render like the city in the back for some reason, so I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, in the build mode you can still see it, so let's just be in the build mode, and also it's gonna be a daytime. So yeah, as you can see, this is a build that we made, and look at our silly little fishies. And yeah, look at this, really cute. Wow. Alright, so let's just start the tour. So as you can see right here is the plug, and they also have my name on it as a brand name, Solar, the computer. And also we got this another charging port again, and the button, and whatever these supposed to be, but in the reference there were them, and ooh, there's a gap right there. Not so big, I'm not going to care. And yeah, as you can see, this like little base right here is tilted, and it also make the entire computer tilted, so like it's giving more playful, yeah. And yeah, as you can see, also like I really love these edges, and the reason why it's slanted is just this transparent cube. And as you can see, if I deleted it, the entire build is gone. But yeah, let's just what is going on? Probably it's would still redo, right? Yeah. And right in here it's all just water, and I try my best to like trying to hide these little light I put in here, because at night it was very dark, but I did a terrible job at it, let's just say that. And as you can see, this is bubble, and these are the splashes, and look at this, look at how detailed that is. I took several hours to make like this fish, and like there is a lot of structure in there if you actually see it. And yeah, it took such a long time. And now in the back, as you can see here, there is this Frutiger Aero building everywhere, which low-key wasn't really Frutiger Aero, but who cares? It's just still a city, a town, something like that. And yeah, as you can see, there are circular building, there are square buildings, something like that, but did I just pick up anyway? But yeah, basically. And also this is like the fish tail. And yeah, there are splashes everywhere, detail, and just look at this fish face. Like in the front of it, it looks so funny. Look at this. And now finally, my first ever build of 2026 is complete. Yay! It's not actually complete. There are actually like some stuff to do, but you know what? Flip that. Anyway, so I guess that is all for today's video. So yeah, take a couple pictures with this amazing and cute fish. And yeah, so this is my Frutiger Aero build, or aqua Aero build, that I have made. My first ever fantasy build that I have ever made on Bloxburg. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and also enjoyed this amazing build that I have made today. Also, I have added a stair. I think. I don't really know. But yeah, oh, I still haven't added there. But yeah, that is all for my first ever build of this year. It was such an amazing build, and even though it was a little bit boring, I still really have fun making this build. And also, I really love how this build turned out, and gotta say that this is definitely gonna be my 10 out of 10 build this year. So yeah, I think that is all. Oh wait, I forgot to promote my Discord server again. So yeah, don't forget to join my brand new Discord server. And also, I'm doing an AREO show called Solar 2025 Recap coming soon. I don't really know when. But basically, don't forget to join my Discord and go vote for that. But well, lastly, just like and subscribe if you want it and if you really enjoyed this video, but it will help me a lot and also help the Switch a lot. But yeah, that's all for today. Good night. Woo!